You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 out, nobody on. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
This is in the air to right. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 2, here it is. Hard ground ball to third. And McCutcheon has himself a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia on to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jackie Bradley Jr. batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Bouncer to the left side. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Vasquez.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Popped high in the air. Severino calls for it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Center fielder number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Full count still. The next 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Count still full, 3-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 1 down.
The second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped him up. Andujar is there for it. And that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Standing in now, Neil Walker. Pedroia now at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Miguel Andrews.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Halfway home tonight from Fenway Park. 5-0 New York. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Andujar ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
First baseman number 25.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Steve Pearce now. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Walker waits on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stephen Wright takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. A fly out and a single for him so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Nunez shading to his right. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and there's out number 2.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 7-0. Here's Neil Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 3-1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So striding in, Miguel Andujar. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Brett Gardner.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. 0-2, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Drew Pomeranz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they've scored 4 times on 4 base hits. No errors, and no one left on base. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Yankees 11, and the Red Sox nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Martinez.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
The 1-1 home. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. Line to the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 11-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Stanton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Here's Miguel Andujar now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. In the air to straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
In now is the Yankees DH, Andrew McCutchen. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 3-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Gardner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Luke Voigt will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, Hero, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Luke Voit was out of his mind with 3 home runs and 7 driven in, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 17-0. The Toronto Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 6-4. The Chicago White Sox got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 5-4. Daniel Stumpf earned his first career big league win on the mound, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 3-2. The Royals' first baseman, number 66, picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 5-1. The Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-2. Tyler Skaggs tossed a dominating complete game shutout, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 2-0. The New York Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-4. Max Scherzer grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping the Nats down the Braves 7-1. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-1. The Milwaukee Brewers beat the Cardinals on the road 2-0. The San Diego Padres took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. The A's swatted 4 home runs in this one as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 1-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.